Welcome to the Wattyl Weathergard how-to video. In this video, we will show you how to prepare and oil your timber deck using Wattyl Weathergard Decking Water-Based Oil. Wattyl Weathergard Decking Water-Based Oil is a low-odor, water-based oil that applies easily and dries quickly, allowing you to complete projects in a single day. The hybrid oil technology combines the penetrating properties of an oil with the user-friendliness of an acrylic, which makes it easy to recoat for advanced weather resistance and durability above conventional decking oils. It is water repellent, resists mold and fungus, and it has UV protection. It produces a subtle transparent finish that enhances the timber's natural appearance. With low solvent content, it also has a reduced impact on the environment. Before applying Wattyl Weathergard Decking Water-Based Oil, allow the timber to weather. Weathering allows the preservatives, tannins, and naturally occurring oils in a timber to break down. This will allow for better penetration of the oil for better adhesion and durability. You can test if your timber deck is ready to coat by performing the water beading test. Simply sprinkle a few droplets of water onto the timber deck. If the water droplets bead up, then not all tannins, resins, and naturally occurring oils have weathered yet. If the droplets are absorbed into the timber, then it's time to oil your timber deck. Be sure to conduct this test on several areas of your deck to ensure all surfaces have weathered. Allow any new, dense, or resinous timbers to weather for at least 4 to 6 weeks before coating. If the timber has a shiny mill glaze or patches on the surface, sand it back to allow for adhesion and penetration of the oil into the timber. If it doesn't rain during the 4 to 6 week period, rinse with water several times to remove resins and improve penetration. Just be mindful of any water restrictions that apply in your area. Now that your timber surface has weathered, it's now time to prepare the deck prior to oiling. To remove previous coatings, punch nail heads below the surface. This will ensure that any power sanders used do not get damaged and nail heads do not rust. Use a 40 to 80 grit coarse sandpaper to remove the previous coating. Then, smooth sand with 120 to 240 grit sandpaper and remove all sanding dust. Ensure your timber is clean, dry, and free from dirt, grease, oil, and any other contaminants with a broom or a brush. Next, mix 1 part of Wattyl Weathergard Decking Cleaner to 4 parts water in a plastic bucket. Wet the timber deck thoroughly with water prior to application and apply a generous coat of the mixed solution from the bucket. Scrub into the timber with a stiff bristle brush or broom. This will remove dirt, debris, and any graying or discolored timber surfaces. On new timber, this also assists the decking oil to penetrate into the timber to provide a longer-lasting finish. Always remember to wear suitable protective clothing such as safety glasses, enclosed footwear, and rubber gloves. Leave the solution on the timber surface for 10 to 20 minutes, then wash the surface thoroughly with fresh water from a garden hose at high pressure and allow the timber to dry thoroughly. In the unlikely event that you find there is mold present, remove as much of it as possible by scraping or brushing the area with household bleach and water. Ensure you have rinsed off Wattyl Weathergard Decking Cleaner completely before applying the bleach. Stir Wattyl Weathergard Decking Water-Based Oil with a wide flat stirrer before and regularly during use. In hot conditions, lightly mist the timber surface with water prior to oiling. Do not soak or allow water to pond. This assists with better application and penetration of Wattyl Weathergard Decking Water-Based Oil. Using a good quality paintbrush, begin cutting in around the perimeter of the deck. Ensure exposed edges and end grain have been thoroughly coated. Using a lambswool applicator, begin applying Wattyl Weathergard Decking Water-Based Oil along the full lengths of the timber, 2 to 3 boards at a time. This will ensure the oil is spread evenly over the surface. Maintain a wet edge by working back into the previously oiled area while the surface is still wet. To save time, the second coat may be applied wet on wet after approximately 15 minutes before moving on to the next 2 to 3 boards. Alternatively, apply the first coat to the whole surface, allow to dry for 2 hours, then apply the second coat in the same manner as the first. If the second coat crawls when first applied due to the water-repellent nature of the oil, lay off again by brushing lightly over the oil to give a uniform coating before moving on to the next 2 to 3 boards. Allow the surface to dry overnight before subjecting the deck to light foot traffic. Always remember to clean your tools so they remain in good condition for future oiling or painting projects. Clean up all equipment in water away from drains. By following these simple steps, you can expect a high-quality finish that will leave your timber deck looking rich and protected from all weather conditions. For more information on the Weathergard range, don't forget to visit www.wattyl.com.au.